I also feared my greatness. If I hadn't, I would have fixed the world by now and I would be really wealthy and everybody would be in love with themselves and we would have a really great time. That's not going on. But why I'm saying that is that I posted something. Well, it was a Wilhelm message this morning that's on my site, anyadvicefortoday.com, and it says you feared your greatness. We all do because we don't know what that is. It's something that's in front of us. And so we have to be willing to take those steps to really embody what that is that we're meant to do in this world and how we're meant to succeed, achieve, and all of that. And it's going to be different for all of us, except for this one thing. We're all human, meaning we all come into the world to prosper, to live really great lives. But society doesn't always tell us that. Society doesn't always give us the tools that we can use to understand how important we are and how we can make a difference in the world. And then when you start studying science, you start to discover that, oh, we're creating our lives and the world entirely the same way, energetically, because that's what the universe is. That's what the world is. It's energy. But we also have history, meaning our souls, when we came into the world, we came in with ideas and beliefs and that we brought with us. We didn't come in here just like knowing everything. We learned it while we were here, or we brought it in from our ancestors. And so it's always restricted. It's always limited. And it's always something of a lower vibrational energy because that's what restriction is. And so what I did, I put down several messages. Well, Wilhelm had me do that. So I want you to understand. And I started with 2020 because that was the one where I was receiving all this information about the changes that might be happening in our world. But I said, I don't know if people are going to understand that. And today you see it. You see all the energies that are interacting, especially in the United States, but it's everywhere. All of that I've talked about for the last several years. But what I've done is I've not owned my greatness, and because I kept holding back. And so when you do that, you really take you don't live the life you're supposed to have. And I've suffered in so many ways because I've done something really ridiculous because I made myself have less. I'm going broke because I'm trying to get everyone else to understand, and that doesn't work either. Because see, it's all energy. And if you're not going to move to start to embrace who you are, you're not helping our world. See, we have these energies within us. Now, I know that many people now are talking about this fight between dark and evil and bad and good, and none of us know that because we have all of those things within us. So, with my work, what I began with and what I was given, I had to, and this is actually ascension that we each move through in our lives. Every soul, no matter who you are, what race or gender or any of that, you move through the same process. And so if you move through what you inherited of lower vibrational or negative energies or beliefs or restrictive things, if you move through those, you start to become who you're meant to be and you start to heal. Now, I can say this because, see, that's what happened for me. And I've talked about all of this and I've written about it all for this last several years, which is why I always tell you to go to my website and you can read all of the articles that I have written because I knew the changes that were going on. There's something else I want to explain because this will make sense.